Hey everybody, I'm Sarah and welcome back to the 30 Days of Quarantine series. Today we're going to be talking about 10 things that you can do at home right now today, okay? So let's get started. Hey everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much again for tuning in. If you like these videos and this series, feel free to like and subscribe below. In case you missed the announcement, I will be continuing the 30 days of quarantine on Wednesdays in April instead of daily. So make sure you tune in on Wednesdays to see what I will be posting. All right, now let's jump in. Today, like I said, we're going to go over 10 things that you can do at home right now. Let's get started. Number 1, let's do some yoga. There are so many yoga studios and just individual teachers that are doing live classes every single day for a small fee or even free. So if you hop on the internet, I'm sure you can find someone that are offering that service, and you can not only support someone locally, but you can also get in some yoga. Yoga is so good for not only your core strength, but also stretching overall. And I know as a kid in gym class, they always said you don't want to be the old person that can't tie their own shoes because they aren't flexible enough to bend down. So start doing some yoga. Number 2 is meditation. This one was actually a suggestion my sister made to me directly. She said, "You're freaking out a little bit. Have you tried meditation?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "No. Have you tried guided meditation?" So my recommendation for you is to try some guided meditation. It's as easy as jumping on YouTube and looking up guided meditation, and you can find so many different little streams ranging between 5-30 an hour's amount of time. Doing that daily has also been proven to help reset your mindset. So it's a really good idea. Again, start doing that today. Number 3, let's start coloring. Okay, let's go back to the bases. Why not color? Coloring can also reduce stress, and it is actually really fun and relaxing. Steven and I have been coloring a lot recently, and what more fun is it than to just sit down, watch a movie, and just kind of color in some pictures. We got a Toy Story coloring book, but you could also color an adult coloring book that has more fine details, or get a kid's one. It is really fun, and it's something that we don't usually do on a regular basis, so it is kind of fun to switch up our normal nightly routines with coloring. Another fun thing that you can do with your pictures, which will bring us to number 4, is sending a letter to friends. Mail is so, able right now. Mail is so able because it's still happening. I'm not saying that well, but mail is still happening. Just like you can call someone, why not send letters to someone? So I've been sending mail out a lot recently, and if you don't really know what to write about or you don't really like writing, you can always send a cute little image. Yes, it seems kind of young, but it's better than a bill in the mail, okay? And stamps are cheap, so I would definitely suggest doing that. Number 5 is read a book. Sounds simple. I don't know if y'all are doing it, but you can read a book or download Audible and listen to books. This is a really fun one because I do have a book recommendation I wanted to share with all of you. It's called New Beginnings. It's written by a friend of mine. Her name is Janet Olson, and the book is available on Amazon for less than $1 if you have a Kindle. So I'd highly recommend checking that book out. I will add the link below. It's an amazing book, and I will be doing a video on this within the next couple weeks to review the story. It is one of the series. The first one is the only one that's been released, but I highly recommend checking it out. Basically, it's about a girl named Ida who loses her best friend, ends up getting pregnant, and then is sent to Africa to kind of deal with the consequences. And in this, we get to see her kind of evolve as a person, and it's really cool to also follow along her love life. Number 7, start running. Not just walking. I already talked about the benefits of that, but what more fun could you be having than to start training for a 5K, a half marathon, a full marathon? Right now is the time to get started, especially in Minnesota as the months kind of progressively get warmer. But if you have the knees that can handle it, start running. Especially if you're marathon running or training for a half marathon, you aren't going to be busting out huge amounts of runs at one time. You're going to start slowly. So if you want to get started now, it's great because there's less excuses. And then once or if things do kind of progress and get back to normal, it's a really good idea then to continue shaking that body, but you already be in the routine of it, so it won't be as hard to add into your schedule. 8, you can tie-dye or bleach tie-dye. I will be also showing you guys a video on how to make the perfect tie-dye spiral coming up within the next few weeks as well, so that'll be really fun to see. But you can order tie-dye kits on Amazon or pick them up at Target if you're already there for groceries, or you can bleach tie-dye. So basically what that is you are taking black or really any color clothing that can be bleached, tying it up the way you would tie-dye, but pouring bleach on it instead of colors. So then what you'll get is kind of like, if you're using black, a black, grayish, and whitish variation of color instead of all the colors of the rainbow. Number 9, celebrate Earth Day. You can do that by walking around your neighborhood when it's not a really busy time and picking up trash, recycling, replacing light bulbs, or even just taking care of some different things in your yard. I absolutely love Earth Day. I love the planet. I want to make sure that the future generations get to see the beauty that different areas of the earth have. So right now, if you have a little bit more time on your hands to get out there and start protecting it. I'm also wearing a shirt. It says love her back, and it's a picture of the world. I got it from Target and I am wearing it today because I really love it and because it is Earth Day today. Yep, it is Earth Day. So happy Earth Day. 10, this is the last one I will be going over today. You could do a house project. No, you don't have to feel like you have to do any big grand thing, but even doing some sort of spring cleaning is going to be really helpful for you when you have a little bit more time on your hands. Spring cleaning isn't just doing the normal vacuuming and dusting. I would recommend going physically through every single drawer and shelf and going through things and saying to yourself, do I need this? Do I still like this? Did I remember if I owned it? Or can I give it to someone else? So while you are doing sort of that spring cleaning, clearing out some stuff, you can box some things up and just throw it in your garage until different donation sites are open again, or you could find some sort of shelters or another sort of company that will take your goods. This can also be done in closets, like I said, drawers, bookshelves, even going through old books and movies is really helpful, and blankets. I feel like so many people accumulate so many blankets, and if there's any that you don't really love or don't like as much anymore, you can donate them. Now, if you are doing spring cleaning or a house project, please be mindful that you're not causing unnecessary waste by throwing away things that are perfectly fine that someone else could use. And if you are doing a house project, make sure you are not spending too much time running around getting supplies. A house project could be something as simple as touching up paint, reorganizing your wall decor, or even doing the yard work that you usually don't get around to doing ever. So that would be my recommendation for this time. Again, everybody, those were the 10 things that you can do right now today during quarantine. I hope you all are having a great April, and we'll see you again soon on Wednesday next week. Anyway, we'll talk then. Bye.